When I was his age, I was running through the train tracks, like with a can of spray paint. It's like,
How are you not dead? You were in the train tracks doing spray
I know
paint.
this.
yeah, it's crazy. I like.
Ever do that?
Don't ever. I'm like shocked that I was like this size of a person doing
I
that.
bet you the graffiti was me back
It was terrible.
My name is Jamal James Kent, and I am the chef at Crown Shy, ground floor, Overstory, and Saga, which is just the floor below. I live in the building. I never leave. Now we are at Overstory, where we had drinks and kicked it with some of our friends last night. The way that we're trying to redefine this level of dining is the way that we make you feel. And I think we want it to be a little bit chiller. We want you to feel comfortable in like whatever outfit you want. Like you could wear jeans and a sweatshirt and come and eat. You know, I wear cool shoes, something that's like important to me. It's my identity because I wear a chef coat and a pair of pants. And like, how do I show my identity?
So here we have our Crown Shy chicken, and this is really our most popular dish. We marinate the chicken for 24 hours. We serve it with a spicy hot sauce, and we ferment habaneros, then use that fermentation liquid in the brine also. So it's like salty, spicy, acidic. So it's really simple. At this point, we just season it a touch. And with this restaurant, it was not trying to break the mold, but like cook food that everyone had a reference point and kind of understood it, but then do it a little bit differently. So this goes in the oven for probably like 10 minutes or so. So then also like the way that we cut it, we want to share the food. So like we're cutting it in a way that, okay, you get this piece, it's white, it's dark. The goal is to like have food that we can really share. A little bit of brown butter. This is a citrus chicken shoot. So we make a gastrique. Take this really kind of refreshing light salad, which is baby romaine. Watermelon radishes, sliced jalapenos. We lemon vinaigrette, simple lemon, olive oil, salt. I'm carving the chicken because I love discovery and I like hiding things. I think it looks pretty. You know, I want someone, if they take a bite of that, they can like essentially like take everything. And the hot sauce. This is one of the dishes that it's never coming off the menu. It's one of the core items that we have. It's delicious. We love it. We're proud of it. Whoop. Yo. I hope you caught that little slip.
The idea of Chef's Night Out was always like this raucous party. And I'm like, it's not really what I do, but it's not something I wanted to represent. I love my family. I get to spend time with them and eat with them. It's really important to me. So I wanted to show what a night out for me and my family looks like. We had dinner with my wife, Kelly, my son, Gavin, and then my daughter, Avery. My son is 12, going on 28, and my daughter is 10. I went to 3 restaurants that are incredible in a neighborhood that was really important to me.
In Greenwich Village.
It's where I grew up. It's where, as a little kid, I was skateboarding and riding bikes. And my first apartment was like on 8th Street right there. My first restaurant was at Babbo. So I think for me, it was like important to kind of show this neighborhood.
We always go out as a family. Both of their first trips, like as children, were to my restaurants. Like 11 Madison Park was the first place they went to, other than like the pediatrician. You know, like these kids are born in restaurants. So we are going to Nami Nori
On Carmine Street,
and we ordered from them a ton and went and ate there a ton. But I've probably eaten there more than any other restaurant in the past like couple years since it opened. Come on, y'all. Team Kent, Team Kent. What's up, chef? Yo, what's good? Yeah, you can take your mask off. Mask off. We gotta show everyone that those good-looking faces we got.
You call this good looking?
Yeah, look at that guy.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys are gonna torture each other forever. It's kind of like your job.
so Nami Nori, they do hand rolls. And they're not the traditional hand roll that is like wrapped in nori. It's kind of like a little sled, a little kind of like taco. And it's delicious sushi rice and really creative combinations.
So we have like just their salad, which is just delicious. Avery likes things that are crunchy, and they do some caviar in. There's like chips and dip.
Yeah. About how amazing this was.
Oh, I know, this place is amazing.
We have this fried shrimp, like dynamite thing, this like shrimp mousse with chilies and little baby shrimp.
We actually put a dish on the menu here. It was apple, it was Granny Smith apple, sea urchin, and mint. We definitely pull ideas and inspiration from our peers.
And we had this hand roll that is toro, different types of uni, caviar. It's just like decadent, delicious, amazing.
Have you tried this or no? You tried this one? Yeah, I was really hoping that like you guys would force her to eat food.
And I'm proud of it.
She's proud and picky.
Yeah, I'm picky too.
You're
picky. Yes, you are. You eat no fruits.
Yeah.
Like zero. You don't even get any vitamins.
Yeah, Gavin.
It was an authentic evening. You saw my daughter giving me shit. You saw my son and daughter beefing. It's kind of a normal night out for the Kent fam. Nami nori is just delicious, easy, simple, light. It's a good way to start a meal.
Yeah.
It's
mad slip.
It's mad slippery.
Normally we eat like 20 hand rolls.
That was just
Well,
That was a
it makes
taste.
you run longer.
Yo, this was our first apartment.
On 8th Street.
Kelly and I.
used to live over there.
We
And
li-
there used to be Grace Papaya.
Yo, Grace Papaya.
Which was like New York City staple. It was the
I know.
coolest corner to live on.
I know. I kind of want to open up a Grace Papaya there. I kind of want to throw a hot dog joint back there. That
But
be?
that's all we could afford to eat to at that time. Also,
I've made life
we were
great.
making no money.
Yeah, we were broke. So I worked at Babo, and we lived a block away, and we had a rent-controlled apartment, and it was the size of this van.
After Nami nori, when we went to Don Angie on Greenwich, and right around the corner,
I'm being super comfortable jumping out the van. What's going on?
A little bit of this.
This is the only way that we can get in. We got to bring a film crew.
yeah, so Don Angie is basically like an Italian restaurant, but it's thoughtful and creative. It's not just traditional, like kind of red sauce joint. And it's a husband and wife, chef team that runs the restaurant. And there's just a lot of love that goes into the place. And the food is delicious. The lasagna is incredible. So they roll the pasta, they layer it with bechamel and cheese and tomato sauce and roll it and then like chill it and then cut it and bake it. And it's just little pockets of delicious food.
Oh wow, the cheese is so good.
got a lot of
this
cheese
is
in
great
it.
cheese, man.
This is like pizza meets an Italian scallion pancake. It's our garlic flatbread. It's stuffed with fresh garlic scallions, little sesame on top.
No, thank you.
Try it, Avery. I promise you, you're gonna like it. Look at it.
Oh, Avery's picky. She like, it's interesting to see these young kids grow and see what they like and don't like. And Gavin, you saw like eats everything, like whatever. And Avery's super picky and won't try things. But she's nice about things. She's like, no, thank you. Like at the end of the day, like you can't force kids to do things because if you do, then they like rebel. You know, so I just let things happen. Chrysanthemum salad is amazing. There's gnocchi, which was delicious. There was garganelli with these like broken meatballs, which is fire. There was like a mushroom thing. Like now I'm thinking about this food, I'm getting hungry again.
It's a bad place to go if you're lactose intolerant.
That is a
That
true
is correct.
statement.
Nami nori is like technical and light and refreshing. It's a different meal. It's in here, it's just like a drop of delicious food, and you're like, wow, I'm at like someone's home.
We just can't slip. Just try not to get.
It's not. It's you won't.
Yo, the last thing I want to do is pull a disc.
If you fell, would they have to record you going to the hospital?
Yes, that would be the best.
Gavin's the test.
He's the test dummy. When I was his age, I was running through the train tracks, like with a can of spray paint. I can't imagine like.
I know, we wouldn't even put them in an Uber alone. Like,
I know, it's crazy. I like-
the train.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm always like, this is where I fought 7 kids and got chased and like jumped over the hood of a car. And they're like, my dad's a psycho. And I'm not afraid to have these conversations with my kids because I want them to understand real life and like learn from some of my mistakes.
Yo, last stop. Hey guys.
We went to Lamasan, which is it's a Peruvian restaurant with like Japanese influences. And Eric is a New Yorker. And Eric worked at 11 Madison Park. And he was the first person that I met when I walked into the restaurant. Lamasan is a 3-star New York Times restaurant. But like Eric has a Supreme hat and a pair of kicks on in the kitchen. It's like the old adage of luxury where it's like stuffy and white glove. Like for me, that maybe luxury, it doesn't feel comfortable. I don't know, that's not my idea of luxury. And the food is amazing. So we had 2 ceviches. One was a scallop ceviche with dragon fruit, and the other one had uni and hamachi.
Incredible, huh?
And they're leche de tigres, which are delicious, spicy, and it's just delicious food, like high acid seasoning, a little bit of heat. I think it's really, really great. And we had the pork tonkatsu, which was like so rich and marbled. The heart dish is with sushi rice, with poached lobster.
Dude, this shit is amazing.
Good, right?
Dude, the heart. Yo, what's the marinade? Like, how's the heart done?
It's ají panca, which is like a Peruvian dried chili, vinegar, oregano, black pepper, cumin.
How do you cook it?
Cook it on the grill.
It's just cut like anticucho, like on the go.
Exactly.
Man, that's like one of the best pieces of meat
No, it's
probably had ever.
He had a little taste of the heart, and he's like, "Yo, what is this?" Yeah, the kids are dropping like flies. Look at.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
I know you're doing a good job. I see sleepiness in your
I
eyes.
can't think of anything else.
And the matcha, we were super full and then crushed the matcha meringue. I go out to get inspired and we eat a lot. And I always take things back and ideas and techniques and flavors. And Eric is super cool. He's mellow. He's a great cook. He's representing his people and he's killing it. He cooked for the Met Gala. I'm like, yo, bro, you're killing it.
Good job, guys. GK.
Have a good night.
Peace out.
Get some breakfast.
Don't slip.
So at the end of the night, we came back and kicked our kids off in the elevator.
Bye, guys.
Call us in.
We came back to 70 Pine and came to the top of the building and we had some delicious cocktails.
We're at Overstory, and we have this crazy space out here. This is my city, and seeing it from here is crazy. And being able to have a restaurant like this at this level, and in this building that I vandalized as a little kid, 30 years later, to be able to have this special place, I think is very cool.